Welcome to the Chronicles of Nadisha, where my stories are geared towards inspiring you and leading you to the Lord. This story I'm about to tell you is, a little bit about my life and the things that I've been through that brought me where I am today. And I look back at them and I can smile and say, thank God you were always there with me, taking me through. No, my father was my world growing up, and I lost my father when I was in ninth grade in high school, and my world came crumbling down. All the dreams that I had, everything, it shattered. It really did. It did a number on me. I remember I used to go to the bank in Chapelton, Clarendon with my father. Most times we would ride bicycles together. And he used to travel, go to the Grand Cayman. So whenever he comes home, he would have his money to go and change. So, at that time, there were no cambios around really. So we had to go to the bank, the NCB bank in Chapelton. And, every time I go there, he would give me the money to go and change while he stays with the bicycle outside. And so I remember we went inside together one time and he said to me, when you get big around this, I want to see, I want to see you be one bank teller. But little did he know that in my mind, I really wanted to be a nurse. And so, but I wanted to please my father too. So I kept telling him, oh, yes, man, me I gonna be the bank teller. And every time we would go to the bank, he would remind me that, you know, he would want me to be that bank teller. Sorry if I get a little teary eyed, but my father was really my world and that's what he wanted. But when he got sick, it inspired me more that I wanted to become a nurse because I wanted to help people who were sick because I helped him a lot when he was sick. I used to feed him and so on. And so it made me think more of becoming a nurse. And I had my mind and my heart set on it. I remember my auntie, she took me up to UA and somewhere else, I don't remember, to get registered to start nursing. But at that time I was lacking one subject. Yes, Kingston School of Nursing. I really wanted to get in that school too. And so I was lacking one subject and I decided to go back and get the subject. And I did. But when I did, something happened and I had a change of heart and I thought I wanted to become a teacher now. Well, it wasn't like that. It wasn't that I wanted to become a teacher. It was that I was not getting any response from the nursing schools because we were trying to go to one of those ones at Kingston School of Nursing that you would have gotten into for free because my father had passed and there wasn't enough money to pay for university. So we were trying to get into one of the free ones and it wasn't really happening. And so, I was there and I was saying I don't want to sit down and have a lot of children and have no job and nothing to do and it got me. So I started doing odd jobs here and there. I started going to evening classes, getting more subjects. I even went to do practical nursing course. Couldn't get a job. I got a job for a short period of time. However, long story short, I did so many courses. I didn't sit down. I didn't sit down at all. I did so many courses and every time I get some money, I would go either I went to get a subject or I go do computer something or something. I have a lot of certificates in different areas of things that I've tried just because I didn't want to sit down. And I remember I said, may I try teachers college, And I applied to Michael Church Teachers College and I don't remember if it was Joseph or Shortwood, but another one. I went to Michael. Michael called me. I went and I sat the exam and I passed the exam and I got called to do special education because at the time I was thinking about special education. I got the call, but then Church Teachers College called me. And, I remember when I got the paper though, when I think I got for church teachers college first, but that interview was last. And I remember I was standing in Chapelton one day and I said to my girlfriend Simone, so me get the letter, figure college and do the interview and something. And I was laughing and she said, so yeah, though when you go, Mr. Minago. The whole idea was just for me to see if I could get accepted into teachers college because I didn't have the money, I didn't have the first dollar. So I said that to her. I said I just wanted to know if I could get accepted. And she said, yeah, joker. You really not go? I say I would love to go. but the money is just not there. And I remember at the time someone was working at Bashko. Someone may not chat your business. I remember at the time someone was working at Bashko and she got her pay and she gave me 2,000 Jamaican dollars. And she said, Nadisha, this is your start. You are going to college. Fly high or fly low. You know that Jamaican saying? She said that you are going to college. And I was like, $2,000? Lord Jesus, what am I going to do with this? But that $2,000 was a blessing from God because that $2,000 opened the gate for so many other blessings. And I went to the interview, I got accepted, I started college, and things just started falling into place. And for somebody who didn't have a dollar in the beginning to start, I was able to get through 3 years of college, right? And I will leave the struggles I went through at college for another video. But I can tell you I got through 3 years of college. And I remember one of the persons who helped me to get through college. I wanted to pay that person back some money when I was done, and the person looked at me and the person says, you know how you can repay me? Help somebody. Anybody you see that needs help to do anything in life, you help that person, and that way you'll be helping me. And when I look back on those things, I just want to thank God because He placed the right persons in my life at the right time to help me to achieve what I wanted to achieve. And I'm telling you this because I'm saying to you, don't look at the situation you're in. You might not see the first dollar, but if you make the first step with prayer, with determination, with ambition, you can make it and you will make it, right? Because when you go down on your knees, He will send the right persons in your life to help you to get out of your situation. And I'm not telling you that it's gonna be easy because I got into college, but it wasn't easy for me for those 3 years. It wasn't easy, but I still came out with a profession, and I came out with good grades, and I made it through. But if Simone did not give me that $2,000, I wouldn't even have tried to go to the interview or anything like that, right? Because I did go to Michael interview after that, and Michael's school fee was just too much for me. I didn't even think about it after that. And then when I went to church was a little more affordable, and that's when I started, reaching out, and persons started helping me, and I got through. So I'm saying, we don't have to born with gold spoon in our mouth, like some people say it. You don't have to see the first dollar, but you know what the first step is, and you know who to turn to. You turn to the Lord first and ask Him if this is His will for you to do this thing. And once it is His will, He's going to make a way. Right? And it's not too late either, because I went to college late. I wish I had gone to college earlier. I wish I had gotten my career like way earlier in life. But when I look at it, it's not even late because God's timing is perfect. That's when He wanted me to go there. That's the time He had chose for me because He knew He had positioned those persons to help me. And so maybe if I had gone early, I wouldn't have made it through because I wouldn't have had anybody. Because when my father died, my father was our main source of income. And so when my father died, I thought that was it. I'm done. No, school done, life done, everything done. Me no know what me I go do now. Cause daddy gone. My father gone. Me never said daddy. I will call him dada. Dada gone. Right? But God know what He was doing, and He did it well. And so I'm here to tell you that He's a miracle working God, and He can take you from zero to hero. He can take your pain and turn your pain into something good, right? He can turn your test into a testimony. So just trust God. Go to Him in prayer. Worship Him in spirit and in truth. And believe me, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, because He did not say that it's going to be easy. But He said that He will never leave you and He will never forsake you. So trust in the word of the Lord, because His words never lie. They're there written all over in the Bible. They never lie. And if once you trust God and trust in His word, things will come into place for you. Have a good day, and I just hope that this will inspire somebody who has been procrastinating about that step you are supposed to take in getting a career or finding a job or starting a business. That you will decide to get up, get out there, and make the first step. And if you fall down, get up again. As a matter of fact, when you fall down, while you're down there, pray and say, God, may I go get up and may I go again. If it is your will, let it be done. Sometimes God puts us in a position where He needs us to reach out to Him and to pray, right? There are so many stories in the Bible telling you how persons endure years of suffering before things turn around for them. One of the stories that always inspire me is the lady with the issue of blood. How many years did they say? 12? Something like that. But I do know that she suffered. How many of you can suffer so many years of bleeding? No doctor can help you, nobody. But how did she get healed? She said, if I could just touch the hem of his garment. And when she did, Jesus felt virtue leaving his body, and he knew that somebody touched him. And when he said it, they thought he was going crazy, that somebody touched him. But because she had faith and because she believed that God is going to heal her, because remember now, with God, with man, these things are not possible, but with God all things are possible. And so because she believed in that, she was healed. 12 years, I don't remember if it's more or less, but 12 years was if I know, until I get the facts of the story. But can you imagine going through so many years? Many of us would have given up on life already. Many of us would have given up hope, but she hung on to her faith and she was healed. There's also the story of the blind man. There are so many things in the Bible that can inspire you, to tell you to get up and get out there and do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Peace and love, everybody.